Welcome to a very special interview. My name is David Goad, and to my left is Jeff Goad. Jeff, say hello.
Hey guys, how you doing?
All right, you see us wearing the colors. Some of you are familiar with these colors. It's the Multiple Myeloma Research Foundation Road to Victories. We've done many events, raising money. We've done marathons, mountain climbs, a lot of effort into raising money for research. And Jeff, I just want to bring everyone up to date on what's happening now, but you've got some good news to share, don't you?
Yes. So as I sit here today, I'm 7 months in complete remission after my January CAR T therapy, which is a really big ass deal.
Yes, it is. and it is something to celebrate. It's 13 years. And when you were diagnosed, I remember you're age 50, and they told you had maybe 3 to 5 years of life, right? But because of all the things that we've done to the three brothers, here's Brad, in case he's hiding right behind me here. This is from the ride in Vermont. But we've raised over $175,000 so far, and all the other fundraisers and companies and people that have put money into this. That's the reason why you're still with us today, brother. So what would you like to say to the hundreds of people who have donated money to all these causes over the last 13 years?
Yeah, it is hard to put into words how grateful I am at the generosity that we have felt collectively from our friends, our family, our coworkers, colleagues, clients, customers that have been out there. And the most touching of all, honestly, have been complete strangers, people that I don't know at all, that have made donations based upon simply the story and the compassion they felt to make a difference. And I have to say that back in 2010, our first fundraising event, which was a 5K race for the MMRF, and we had a challenge of raising $2,500. And I remember thinking, wow, this is a nice notion, but is it going to make a difference? You know, it's just $2,500. Well, guess what? That $2,500 over all the years and all the events that you've mentioned, for marathons and triathlons and climbing mountains, we've now exceeded 175,000. That's real money, real research money that has manifested itself into this brand new therapy, CAR T therapy, which never existed. It was barely an idea 13 years ago. And now I'm one of less than 1,000 people right now, because there's a limited amount of this, which again, all gets back to the research and funding. So the more money that we raise, the more folks who are currently undiagnosed myeloma folks now have, better than any time ever, their opportunities for a long remission life. A cancer-free life is better than ever.
Well, and you're bringing it here to today. So, hey, you're in remission. You're doing good. Why not just take a rest from all this, the fundraising, the endurance events, and all of that? I mean, what's driving you today to sign up again and raise more money? And what would you say to people out there who maybe haven't given yet, or have already given and maybe considering to give again?
You know, that's excellent question. And boy, it's been hard to raise money all these years. It's been hard to keep our focus in the game, to try to balance the treatments and everything I've done, and to then finally make it into the end zone, to be in remission. It's like, you can just take a pause and just enjoy this. But now, more than ever, I'm living proof of what this research and fundraising has done. And I want all these other folks to have the same benefits that I now have to enjoy. So when you talk about investments in things that you think might be successful or you hope might be successful, this has demonstrated success. And what the MMRF and all of their partners have done with this research money and funding it's right here.
I mean, I'm gonna drop the donation link in the description below this video. If anybody wants to give again, I know who you are. You people that give every single time. We love you. And if you haven't, or if you work for a company and you can get your donation doubled, a lot of companies are matching donations. Be sure to look into that. Every dollar truly does make a difference. So, and I was able to do another fundraising ride earlier this year. Now Jeff and Brad are going together on this one in Oregon. So please consider, check out the link down below. But Jeff, let's wrap it up with this. And I don't know, maybe a lot of people don't know this part of you, but I know that in the quiet times, you know, you're willing to put effort into helping other myeloma patients and survivors, right? And people are newly diagnosed. Every time, you know, somebody reads a story that I put out here, they go, hey, my grandmother just got diagnosed. Or hey, I just got this diagnosis. And you say, hey, send them to me, man. Send them over to me. And you've spent time talking to people, giving them advice. You know, here's what I went through. Here's what you can expect. But I'd like you just to close it today and talk directly to, like, my friend Wes Turner, who I just met riding bikes up on the death ride, just getting started. He's where you were 13 years ago. So talk to Wes for a minute. What message do you have for him and other people who've been diagnosed?
Right. Well, 13 years ago at age 50, there was no one to talk to. It's a senior's disease, cancer, you know, average person 72 years old. And here I am at 50. There was nobody my age, my lifestyle, my activity level. And so as a result of that, I have felt this very deep obligation to want to help any of these folks that are just beginning this journey. It's overwhelming. You're drinking from the fire hose of medical information, and it's completely overwhelming. And my reward is in providing little nuggets along the way for what people are going to encounter. I tell them I'm a guide in that myeloma wilderness that's easy to get lost in all the medical stuff and treatments and things. And so just helping them break it down to where are they in their journey? What do they have questions about? Maybe help them with questions on how do you have a conversation with your doctor? It's easy when things are going well, but when things aren't working, treatments aren't working well, how do you have those hard conversations or questions with your doctor? How to encourage your family members to be a part of your care, to go along with you on appointments, to go with your mom or your dad when they go to those appointments, take notes. There's just a lot of things that they don't teach you, quote, in the brochure about getting cancer. And it's been extremely rewarding for me to help all those people that are either in the beginning part of their journey or a middle part of their journey, or they've had a relapse. And I will never say no. That's my motto for other folks that are living with myeloma warriors, thriving and surviving. I will always be there for them.
That's awesome, man. I'm going to put you on the spot. Sum it up in one line for me. I just got diagnosed. What's your message for me?
Now, more than ever, your opportunity to live a long life with myeloma is better than ever. The treatments now, there's over 14 of them, and you are going to be okay.
Woo! All right. I'm getting chilled over here. This is good stuff. Jeff, thank you so much for jumping on here. We'll do another video if you want to talk again. Again, this is part of the fundraising campaign, but it's also truly, I want to say thank you to you, because you've been an inspiration to me. I've done things I never thought possible because I see you accomplishing things that I never thought possible. So thank you. I love you, brother. And thanks for coming on today.
Love you too, brother.